Hi, I'm Cheryl Courtmeyer, and I'm Executive Director of the Corporate Volunteer Council of Atlanta, or CVC as we like to call ourselves. The CVC supports member companies in their strategic commitment to corporate civic engagement and social impact. We have long partnered with AG Rhodes. They are one of our member partners, which is one of our nonprofit organizations that participate in the CVC membership. AG Rhodes has been a great partner for the CVC. We came out today to their Atlanta location and created centerpieces with seniors. The purpose of today's project was to make these beautiful orchid centerpieces that will be used at the CVC's Impact Awards, and also just to connect and spend time with the residents who call AG Rhodes home. Gorgeous. Good job.
Hi, my name is Kirk Hines. I'm Director of Horticultural Therapy for AG Rhodes, and I support all three of our locations in the Atlanta area. Horticultural therapy is the use of gardening and working with plants as a means of goal-directed therapy for our residents. Horticultural therapy has an impact on our health and well-being. It has an impact on our residents and their care because it affects our movements. It allows for strengthening and endurance. It increases and improves our fine motor skills and gross motor skills. So it's wonderful in that way for physical rehabilitation, but it's also wonderful because you're able to reintegrate back into a past leisure interest. You're able to garden if that's something that you did in the past. If you weren't a gardener, it's a great way to experience something new.
Have you always loved to garden?
Well, no. My mother didn't know where I came from because she and her family, they loved flowers. I love looking at them. Once I bought my house here, that is when I'm sure she started turning over in her grave.
Yeah.
Because I was out there on hands and knees, getting weeds out and crawling around and late at night, and people would come by and say, and I look, they say, you need to get out of there. Do you know there's snakes up in there? I still wouldn't leave. But then I'd have, because I loved it so much. I loved smelling the soil and working with my hands, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And then when I really I said, I'm making my mother happy somewhere in heaven. So.
Love that. That's so sweet.